Hey, what's up, y'all? Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, watch my recent videos, share my channel also. All right, man, about to give you a couple of these monthly dividend plays, man, that are coming down, especially in buy range. What's his name? The Fedman Powell came out and said he don't care about the market, and he not cutting the rates. So him and Donald Trump gonna be back and forth. I guess we're gonna see who gonna break first, but anyway, the market didn't like it, started having a sell off. But this why dividend investing matters. You got a lot of people right now that are supposed to retire. I'm talking about supposed to. I'm sorry, that are supposed to retire this year. And all the ones that bought the growth stocks and all that kind of stuff, man, right now they are down. You got people that are actually retired. And they got this thing, this saying, this traditional saying, I would say, that if you invest in the S&P 500 every year, you can live off 4% of your money. Say it go up 8 to 12% a year, and well, you would get a return of 8 to 12% a year. So you can pull 4, to live off, and guess the other 8, let it sit in there. You're gonna get the little dividend or whatever. But and it's supposed to grow, but as of right now, we're not seeing that. A lot of people that are going by that rule, they're probably up and still green, but they got right now, if they really need the money, don't have any dividend stocks that they can just get dividends without selling shares, then they kind of losing out because they're selling in the red. They probably still up. They was buying the S&P 500, it was at 1,500 a share, and it's at whatever it is now. They technically still up, but they not up like they was before all this nonsense started to happen. But I don't know, man. I don't see. I do have the S&P 500. I don't invest most of my money into it. I do dividend stocks because I think over the long term your total return will be greater, and because you don't have to sell any shares. I know the S&P 500 is for growth. It's gonna grow the money, but one thing about the growth stocks is you got to sell it to make it a realized gain. One thing about dividends is you're going to get the dividends, and this realized once the dividends happen, it go right there in cash balance. You can spend it without having to sell anything. That's why I like the dividend stocks better. You might get a little, depends on what stocks you get into. You do a lot of reach, you might can get a dividend cut or something, but even still, you're getting something without selling it. I mean, when you deal with the high yield and double digit like yielders, you're not really worrying about your portfolio value, because like you worrying about the income instead, so that's just something I was thinking about, man. Thought some of y'all should hear. But anyway, man, let's get on through. We're gonna go and take a CRF Cornerstone. You cannot trade this in Robinhood. Got to get you a Webull or Charles Schwab or a legacy broker. Pays 11.8 cents share a month at $6.60. 52-week low is 581, 52-week high 975. Look at PE ratio 4.55%. This is undervalued. Got an average trade value of 1.33 million. This does move fast. Market cap 782 million. We're gonna call it. Dividend yield 21.24%, and it pays consistently. All right, we're gonna go to CLM. Another CEF, which is a closed-end fund. You can actually choose one or the other. I own both, but I think I'm going to just keep CRF over CLM because you get a better buy, comes down a little more, it seems like. The dividend yield is, I think CRF is greater or is bigger. But dividend yield for CLM is 16.92. They're both trading about the same range. This 687. I think CRF was like 662. So I would say for new investors, get one or the other. But 687 is at 52-week low, $6.16 with a high $9.30. Average trade value 2.5 million. CLM does move faster than CRF. P ratio 4.4, and they got a higher market cap too, 1.7 billion. This pays like 12 point something cent a share a month. So another one coming on down, OXLC. Gonna be a repetition of some of the same stuff, man. You got to get it while it's in this buy range. All right, this got down to 440 today. Excuse me, I buy like five shares of this a day. Just dollar cost averaging onto it, down into 5 to 10 shares. I got a buy order for 6,000 shares at $4.01, 500 or 250 shares at $4.25. And from that 440 on down to that 392 range, which is what 391 is 52 week low, I got them at like 500, 250. I'm going all in on this one. This is a $5 plus stock. They usually trade above $5.09. Like I say, 52 week low, 391 with a high of 578. Average trade volume 7.71 million. This moves fast. PE ratio 5.46%. Market cap 1.97 billion. Dividend yield 24.43%. Analysts got this as a buy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy it. All right, next we are going with HRZN Horizon. Just the BDC, man. Down to $8.08 today. Got down to $8.04. 52 week low 755 with a high of 1263. I'm buying a couple hundred shares at that 755 mark if it touches it. Market cap 3.26 million is the only thing, but this dividend payout history is good. Was hiking this dividend every year. Or in the history of it, dividend yield 16.34%. I'm loving and buying all that. Analysts got this as a whole. So loving that at these prices, almost about 1,000 shares. Think I'm short like 100 something shares. I'm gonna get that 1,000. If it go back down to that 52 week low, I'm gonna go all in. All right, gonna go RYLD next, man. Global X Russell 2000. Doing cover calls on it. It's at what, 14.17. 52 week low is $13.16 with a high of $16.87. Average trade volume 808,000. P ratio 15.44. Dividend yield 12.93%. It's one that I do like also. And it moves fast, but not as fast as his brother QYLD. Doing cover calls on the NASDAQ 100. 15.99 is that. Got down to 15.75. 52 week low 14.48. High of $18.89. You got about a $3 upside. Trade volume 7.89 million. Average trade volume 8.84 million. This is definitely one, if you like the swing trade, you could catch it low, man. If you just like to buy a bunch of stocks, you know, and like volume and just want to make you 30 to like 60 cents a share, something quick, this is definitely one of the ones to do it on, because this thing moves quick, man. 13.63% yield. So I'm buying $10 of this every day. Also, let's see, OXSQ, $2.48 under the 250 range, down to 246 today. 52 week low 228. 52 week high $3.29. This will get back above the $3 mark. The question is when. Average trade value 442,000. PE ratio 27.56. Market cap 1.73 million. Dividend yield 16.94%. I know y'all looking at the market cap like, man, this big dividend with this cap, but I've been trading since 2020, and this thing hasn't missed a beat, paying those consistent 3.5 cents a share a month. And I cannot lie, it pumps it out. I'm going to give you this one here, man. It'll be the last one. ARR, man. I'm a residential REIT. 13.97, 52 week low 13.18, the high 21.93. This is going past that 21.93 mark in the future once interest rate gets cut. Average trade volume 3 million. That is a lot. Market cap 1.12 billion. Dividend yield 20.62%. It's pay a dividend of 24 cents a share a month. Analysts got this as a whole. That's it, man. Just want to give you a couple plays, man. Enjoy your night. Signing off. Go get your money. Buy these stocks if you want to retire early and want to experience that luscious life of cash flow.